more colorful life. And welcome back to my live session. I'm sad to say that it is all sold out now, but I am going live for free next weekend. So make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you are notified the next time I go live. So the next person is Allison, and it's like when you were ordering your reading, it said something about how you can only ask career and finance related questions. I don't know, that might have been like a typo or something. Basically, this is completely open topic. You can ask any question that you want. So if you're here, Allison, just type your question below on any topic, anything you want to know. One question, I will answer it for you. Okay, my dear? So are you here, Allison? Let me know if you're here. I'll give you like a second. Just type hi below. Say hi, it's Allison. Let me know if it's you. I also saw your other purchase as well, and I will be emailing you about that probably later today. So thank you. I'm really excited for that. So I'm just going to give you a moment, Allison. If not, I'm going to skip to the next person, and then I'll circle back to you afterwards. So, and John, can you just send her an email? Is she here? Oh, hi, Eve. How's it going? Oh, Gold Frequency, you're saying I don't think you can stay for your reading. What name did you purchase under? I can just do yours next. I can't do that for everybody. I have to go in order, but I can make a little exception. So Gold Frequency, what name did you purchase under? Oh, you didn't put one? When you ordered, what name did you order under?
I think they put NA. Can you confirm?
I told your partner I go by Gabby. Okay.
They're right after Alice.
So I'm gonna, yeah, you're actually, technically you literally are next. So I'm gonna do yours right now, okay? So what's her question? So Gold Frequency, we're gonna do yours, and then we'll circle back to Allison.
General, where my life is headed.
Oh, okay.
What should I be aware of?
Okay, so general, where is your life headed, and what should you be aware of? Okay. Where are you headed? The Wildwood is so perfect for this question. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. First of all, I'm getting this message that you're being told to just kind of go with the flow right now. You're definitely in alignment. You might feel just like a little bit directionless, but it's because you are at the end of one cycle and you're at the beginning of another. So you're kind of in a transitional phase. There are new visions, new desires, new hopes, new dreams that are going to be revealed to you probably over the next 6 to 8 months is the time frame I'm getting. So you don't necessarily need to push for anything right now or force anything to happen. Sometimes when things are kind of chilling out and the dust settles, sometimes we feel like, oh, there's something I need to do, but sometimes you need to just kind of let the energy chill out a little bit. This right here is saying there's a big opportunity coming in for you very soon. This is the direction things are headed. You're at a point where you've been able to grab your strength. The pine tree here is a symbol of strength, and this cloud here in the background represents like making it through a time of depression or like just a difficult time in your life. Maybe this is like the events of the past year is difficult for so many people. That's behind you now. So you've come out strong, and there's this big opportunity coming. And I was just about to ask the tarot, what opportunity is this that's coming in for you? And the next card that came out, even before I could ask the question, clearly illustrated what type of opportunity this is going to be. And it's a career opportunity. This is my career opportunity card. There's a rebirth coming into your career, coming into the area of your career and finances. You're being told to socialize quick. This is such an interesting message, and there's a strong energy behind this. I do kind of feel like you're going to meet somebody important, and your guides are just telling you have a choice to make. Yes, you're kind of an introverted person, but you have an extroverted side to you as well. You are someone who's more of an empath, so you are going to need time to rest after every social interaction and process. And you're also going to need to choose your friends wisely and carefully. I do kind of get a sense you've been burned when it comes to relationships. Like maybe you've dealt with a lot of narcissists or energy vampires, or you've had difficulty making friends. And that's okay. Maybe you just haven't really found your people, but you're being told that you need to like take some action with this. So whether this is making friends online through some type of app called, there's an app I've been using called Clubhouse, which I absolutely love. I'm on there. You can find me, Rainbow Harmony on Clubhouse. I've been making like friends on there. It's really, really cool. Just talking to people. I found a lot of people that are into similar things I'm in. You can use, I think there's one of the dating apps. I don't know if it's Bumble, but like one of them has an app that like another app or a part of the app that's just for making friends. And it's not for making friends, if you know what I mean. It's like literally meeting groups of friends, like getting people together for common interests. So something like that, or maybe like the Meetup app or something. Those can be some ways to meet people. Also, a lot of times in local coffee shops and stuff like that, you'll see flyers for certain events like vegan group or nature walk club or something like that. Just be open. You might also, if you have a friend or two, like get them together and then ask them to bring a friend and then ask their friend, like everybody brings a friend. I know that sounds a little controversial right now in the middle of this social distancing thing. I don't know where you live, what the restrictions are. You might just have to get creative. This might just be something they're telling you to get ready for, because I don't think it's going to be forever that we're not able to meet new people and hang out. So you're going to have to obviously just kind of take that slow or kind of work around whatever requirements and stuff there are, restrictions there are. But you're being told to really work on that. There's an opportunity, maybe this career opportunity comes through a friend or something like that. So yeah, you're ready to have a really big social kind of boost or boom in your life right now. Let's get some more messages. I actually think I'm going to go to this deck. I'm going to have to use the book because this is like a newer deck. I'm still learning it, but it's always so on point. So like, where is your life headed right now? I love this. This is insecurity reversed. It's like you're being told that you need to build your confidence. And like this introverted card ended up on top. Like they want you to build your confidence, get a group of friends around you. I feel like you're going to be growing kind of through a community of people. So if you're wondering what you should focus on relationships, connections, friendships. Let's see if I can find this. 5 of Earth. So you got this card reversed. This might have been the energy that was around you. Maybe you were kind of stuck in like an old pattern. There was a message for a while there. You needed to kind of pull back and stay on the sidelines. And there was this energy of like, it's not time right now to accomplish big things. You need to not make any important changes. There was this cloud of worry that was surrounding you that needed to pass. It was kind of fogging up your consciousness. You needed to become still and relax your mind so that everything could look brighter and a lot clearer. And now that's reversed. And so I would say like the opposite of this is what you need to do right now, or the energy that's coming into your life. There will be huge, important changes in your life, in your environment. You're not going to fail. Like your fears have kind of been softened or dampened a little bit. There's a lot of worry that has left. There's a positive energy. You are kind of standing maybe at this fork in the road and there's all these different paths and you're just like, which one do I choose? And I kind of get this sense that there's over here to the side, there's this clearing and you can quite literally carve out your own path. So I'm really getting this energy that you need to march to the beat of your own drum right now, carve out your own path. If you're feeling confused about what direction to go in your life, always touch bases with your desires. What do you want right now? It could be something really trivial. I realized a couple months ago that I wanted to move and I wanted to go be in nature. I wanted some type of challenge. And so that's what I focused on. Maybe some people would think that that's trivial or not important, but to me it was a strong desire. And so, what's important for you? What do you experience right now? Do you want to just like have a glow up, like within and without? Do you want to make some new friends and have fun? Is there somewhere that you want to go? Is there like something that you want to give to this world? It might be time for you to go back to the drawing board and maybe create a vision board. As we go through life, sometimes we just change our minds with what we want. We sometimes have this vision of what we want our life to be. It can be super disorienting when we realize that's not what we want anymore. That might be what's going on with you right now, where you're like, what I thought I wanted doesn't seem so appealing, and now I'm not sure what I want, so what do I do? Well, in that case, go out and taste life. Go out and have experiences. Go out and have fun. Connect with other people. Connect with your inner child. You learn so much about yourself that way. So I feel like that's going to be really, really great for you. Let's see if we can get any more messages about where you are headed right now. Definitely some type of career opportunity coming in. And you are headed for fulfillment. So that makes me think in order to achieve fulfillment, you must first connect with your desires and take action in that direction. So that's the question I have for you right now. What do you desire? What do you want to create? Come up with that vision board, make it happen. I have a free series on my channel called Manifest With Me. You can watch that. It will teach you how to use the moon cycle to manifest, but more than anything, it teaches you how to get organized. It teaches you how to come up with the vision, how to create a vision board, how to organize it, and then how to take action towards it. So that's pretty much what manifestation is. So play around with manifestation, play around with the law of attraction, get connected with yourself. You're going to do some beautiful things. This is a really good era in your life. You might just be confused because you're like, all of a sudden everything's starting to calm down and things are working out for you and they're starting to go your way. Maybe you're waiting for the other shoe to drop because you're so used to the chaos and suffering of the last year and you're being told that's over now, the other shoe isn't going to drop. Things are moving forward. You can create whatever you want. All the roadblocks are gone. The doors are opening for you. That might seem weird because you're looking around. It might not be the case for many people. You're just kind of in your own energy bubble right now. So do your own thing. It's okay to enjoy and celebrate your life, even if other people aren't. Like, you just happen to be in a golden era right now. So take it, claim it, use it, celebrate it, and enjoy it. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. So, who is next? Is Allison here? Let me know if you're here, Allison, because I want to do your reading. I want to make sure I get a good question for you. And John, can you email Allison? Just tell her she can ask anything. So who is next besides Allison?
Simpson.
Who?
Simpson.
Okay, Simpson.
Started a new e-commerce this year, and I want to know when it's going to be profitable or what strategy.
Wait, so say it again?
Sounds like two questions.
That's fine.
I
What is it?
started a new e-commerce this year. Want to know when it's going to be profitable and what's the best strategy.
So you started a new e-commerce. Is it going to be profitable? What's the
When?
best? When is it going to be profitable? What's the best strategy?
Yeah.
Okay, so Simpson, you started a new e-commerce business this year, and you want to know when is it going to be profitable and what's the best strategy for you with it. Ooh, I love these business questions. I really do. I'm so passionate about starting businesses. I've started a couple in my life. Super passionate about it. I'm loving this question. So, Simpson, I think it's so amazing that you decided to start this business despite all the craziness of this year. I really get this vibe that the struggles of this year did kind of push you into taking this leap and taking this risk. I always tell people sometimes when you're rock bottom, that's the best time to start a business. You got nothing to lose, you got time, right? So I do feel like the intention for starting this business obviously had a lot to do with you wanting to make some more money and have more financial freedom and get yourself out of a potentially difficult situation. And so this business making money is super, super important to you. This is the illustration or the metaphor that I always give people when we're talking about business. Or starting a business, starting a company, starting a social media, building a legacy. When you plant the seed of an orange tree, it takes on average 7 years for that tree to blossom and bloom and bear fruit and for that harvest. Businesses take time. We do hear those stories of those people who started the business and a year later they were making $400,000 a year or something like that. And that's usually a marketing strategy. Like what we don't hear or what we don't see is all the years of work or envisioning or planning or constructing that went. So technically it might have been a year, but like when they actually put the website up, but like there might have been 8 years behind that was like priming them to be at that level. So I get a sense you've had a little bit of priming for this business as well. So it's not like you're completely starting at the bottom here, but you got to be willing to give it some time. Rome wasn't built in a day. And I find that I coach people who start businesses, and if you're going really, really hard with your marketing and with social media, I find that it usually takes a couple of years to make somewhat of a living wage, no matter what business it is. You need to grow your following. You need to grow your reach, and that takes time. It's not usually within a year or even 18 months, 2 years that you've got thousands and thousands of people following you and buying your product. So just keep that in mind. This is a message of you kind of looking at these other e-commerce sites and being like, what are they doing that I'm not? How come they have it? How come I don't? And I feel like you have your heart in the right place, and that just might be like a thought that you think sometimes. I think that sometimes when I go here on YouTube and I see these other tarot readers who have like all these followers, and I'm like, what the F? I started way before them. Why them? Why not me? But then I realize I'm in my own lane. I got to stay in my lane, Only I'm going to be able to offer and give what I can give. I do it in my own way with my own unique energy. So remember that about yourself. Don't compare yourself to other businesses. You can use other businesses as inspiration or like see their marketing strategies and kind of adopt them in your own way. You can be inspired, but for the most part, tunnel vision, stay in your lane. This is a message that you're on the right path. And you really wanted to have a job where you could really work from home, but like not be like a slave to somebody else. You really want that financial freedom. And you also, this also makes me think of like you're building a home, you're building a house, you're building a legacy. So this past year, you've laid the foundation, but the walls and the roof isn't up yet. So similar to that orange tree metaphor, you just got to give it some time. Another question to ask yourself as far as strategy goes is, how can I empower people through these products? Is this just a cash grab? Because if that's the energy that's behind your business, that's what will come through. Your original intention for starting the business is super important. People can feel energy. So yes, I want to make money. I want to be financially free. I want to blow this up. I want to have a cash cow. Those are beautiful, great intentions. But also ask yourself, what can I give? And you want to, people are favoring brands that are like really transparent. and that are making more like a personal connection, like a brand that tells a story. So when, you're this e-commerce thing you're doing, it's a brand. So ask yourself, what is the story behind my brand? What is the vision? How can I communicate that through my marketing to my customers, to my clients? And then what do I have to offer and really give these people? How can I be authentic through this? Let them see you. This is also like, there will be ups and downs with this e-commerce thing. Like anytime that you're feeling bored and you feel like you're just doing the same thing over and over and over and you're not getting any different results, you pay attention to that, because that means you need to change. You need to try a new strategy. Keep your ear to the ground. Be reading marketing blogs and following content that's going to help you blow stuff up. I would highly suggest, if you're not already, to follow Gary Vee. He will help you so much. He will help you stay in that hustle and stay motivated. I love his content. It really helps me with my business. Let's look at the time for when it will become profitable. And by profitable, I'm like, let's just see what the timeline is, okay? Okay, so I'm getting 5 years, okay? Because I feel like your vision of profitable is like kind of rolling in it. So I think 5 years before you're rolling in the dough. 2 years before you're turning somewhat of a living wage. In 2 years, you're going to be like, I can quit my day job, or I've had a return on my investment, or I can probably keep the lights on and the roof over my head with this money, and then some. You're going to start feeling like you got a little bit of cash to throw around, and it's going to feel good. So the reason we're getting the 5 of Swords is because I feel like obviously you want the timeline to be sooner than that. And timelines can shift. This isn't set in stone. Like this energy is responding to you. So this could shift a little bit, I feel like this is a reasonable timeline. Usually I see something like this 8, 10, 15 years. So like this is actually like you're on to something here, is what I'm trying to say. I would tell you, as far as strategies, I've been kind of already getting a download about this, to use TikTok. Be posting multiple pieces of content a day on TikTok. Use influencers. If you're going to spend money on marketing, I know it's annoying, but like find influencers that you think are amazing and credible and have a great vibe and will really represent your brand well, and use those people for marketing. You're going to have to come up with a budget for that. That's where you want to invest. They're also saying artistry. For now, you might want to really work on your graphic design and your art skills, like digital art skills. Incorporate that into your business. Maybe you want to take online classes. Some of them are free, to teach you more about using certain programs for graphic design. Do what you can. I would suggest for now, if you're just starting out and you're a beginner, to use Canva, Canva. You can create some really cool like advertisements and social media posts on there and start playing around with the brand. You might eventually have to come up with a budget for all of this. But for now, start with the tools, materials, supplies, and knowledge that you already have, and work to get better materials, better supplies, grow your skills. This is self-care too. Your self-care is going to be paramount to this business. You can't pour from a cup that's empty. So you're going to start realizing that in addition to whatever your day job is, and then this e-commerce thing, your self-care is also going to become like another full-time job, to make sure that you're having fun, to make sure that you're taking breaks, to make sure you're taking care of your body, to make sure that you're eating healthy, getting good sleep. You're just being reminded like you're getting ready to blow something up, become like a real entrepreneur here. And so this is going to be extremely important. I'm getting the message that you need to make a decision to be independent right now, because you might have friends or people you know who are going to see what you're doing and who are going to want in on it. And at first it might sound tempting because you're like, oh, this person has so much to offer and it would be fun to work with them. But I kind of get this message to just make this a one-man job for now. If you have other people that are kind of helping you, just make sure you have clear boundaries. You make them sign contracts, even if it's like your best friend or a family member. Just always have that clearly written, what the agreement is, what the boundaries are. That's just good business practice from the start. And they're saying that you can trust yourself, like, to do this on your own. Eventually you'll have a team of people behind you, but you've got everything you need right now, and it's important to just keep it small, or just keep it with you. And then your guides are also telling you to open to receive. You're going to be giving and putting a lot out. So just continue to give with your brand, give with your content. But they're also telling you to be open to receive. So I just keep getting messages about not pushing too hard with the business, focusing more on slow, steady, organic growth and consistency. Okay? You're getting some answers about your project right now. All right, I feel like we're not done. I kind of feel like there's something else that wants to come through, so I'm just going to go back to my Wildwood deck for you. They said you're going to be fulfilled. Can you stick with it? Can you sit there and watch your business barely have any followers or customers for like a long ass time? Can you do that? Can you trust during that process? When I first started this channel, there was like nobody watching it. It was really awkward. I kept watching the videos back thinking like, this is dumb. And like, the thing is I knew what to do. Like, I had worked in the entertainment industry, fashion industry. Like, I kind of knew like how to make things aesthetic, but for some reason I just couldn't do it. And like everything I was putting out just felt like a piece of poop. And like pushing through that and staying consistent despite that, letting people watch me start at the bottom and just dealing with that, like, it paid off. So that's my advice for you, is just let yourself start at the bottom. Let go of perfectionism. Post a crap ton of content. Use social media, use TikTok, and trust yourself. Take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. This is a fresh start for you. There's a lot of opportunity here for you. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You're building a legacy. Legacies take time. Yeah. This is like calling you to let go of ego. I'm not saying you got a big ego or anything. We all have egos. And so this is like connecting with the idea that something great wants to be done through you. Can you allow yourself to be a channel for that? This is also something my husband and I were talking about last night, is that this picture right here, this person is walking through this forest, and this isn't the sun. This is a star or the moon or something. And, you know, in that type of dim lighting situation, you can only see just the next step in front of you. So that's with this business. You might not be able to see the entire path. You're just going to have to literally take this one step at a time. This business is really going to cause you to trust your gut, follow your hunches, follow your intuition. That's what caused you to start the business anyways. Your logic is going to be a huge asset for you because it helps you to stay consistent and follow through. But it's really going to be your gut feelings, your intuition that are going to carry you through. So this might also be a message to spend time in nature. Just spending time in nature will naturally strengthen your confidence, your intuition. It'll give you good energy. You'll get downloads. You'll get visions. You'll get ideas. I even get a message about you incorporating nature into your business somehow. I don't know if that's through photos of the products or something like that, but like studio is amazing. I don't know how you're photographing these products, but maybe try natural light or outdoors, or like incorporating like that kind of stuff into it. It's kind of trendy right now anyways, but it could help. That's the last thing too, is the photography. I'm not where you're, no, I don't know what you're doing with the photography for this e-commerce, but that might be something that you really want to brush up on, get better at, study more, have fun with. It's a great chance to express yourself. So, anyways, I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you again so much for your support. This card's coming out. One more. The time is now. So you're in alignment. You're on the path, bro. I'll see you next time, okay? Peace out. All right, John, so who's next? Who?
Linda,
Okay, so Linda is next.
what's coming up for me in love?
Oh, yay, it's the first love question of the day. I'm so excited. All right, what's coming in for you in love, Linda? All right. I feel like there's something coming in. Oh my gosh, Linda. You know how I said I felt like something big is coming in? I just said that. You got this card. This could be the one. Now, as you can notice, this whole deck is like falling apart because it's very, very loved. This is one of the freshest cards because it doesn't come out too often. Basically, this card means that you could be meeting your life partner. If it's not your life partner, it's going to be someone that's a very significant soulmate, a long-term relationship, someone that is going to be very, very important in your life, someone who's definitely a huge part of your purpose, someone you have a really strong soul contract with. So I definitely get that message that you are kind of on the precipice of something big. You're getting ready to attract something. I don't know if you've been single for like a long while. I kind of get that feeling. If it hasn't been a long while, maybe it just feels like it for you, but I do get a sense that like this is one of the final, probably the final single period you're ever going to have in your life, so enjoy it. You might look back at this time in your life and be really nostalgic about it. There's this message that the road kind of stops here. I don't know why I'm getting that message, but it's almost like all of your searching, all these years spent in and out of these relationships and everything, I'm getting this message that that's all coming to an end and something really, really big is right around the corner. So let's see if we can get any more information about this person. You know, just be open to whatever this relationship wants to be. You know, it's very possible they're not like the one, but like I said, this seems extremely significant and it feels like you're aligning for a major relationship. Okay. So I would consider this timeline pretty soon. It does seem like by April of 2022, you're gonna have met this person. You will probably be in this relationship by then. Maybe you meet them that month or there's some type of significant shift that happens in your life that leads you to the person shortly after, but that's the month that's really coming up to me that I'm seeing right here. And something surprising about this person is that they could be slightly younger than you or quite younger than you. I'm not sure. Like, if they're not younger than you, then this is somebody who has like a, you know, they say some people have an old soul. This person has a young soul. they're funny. They're childlike. They're silly. They have like bursts of energy. There's so much laughter with this person. They make you smile. I feel really good, lighthearted, fun energy with them. This person helps you to embrace your inner child. I've seen this cheesy quote before, but they always say like, marry the person who makes you laugh or something like that. It's true. It's true. This is the rainbow that comes after the storm. This is my favorite card in this deck, obviously, but this is a message about like you've weathered some storms in your life recently, and this is a message that the breakthrough comes after the breakdown. It might be that at the very time that you give up on love or just say, I don't really care, I'm kind of open to whatever, or you know what, I'm not going to get married. I'm not going to get married ever. I'm not going to get married again. Ironically, you end up manifesting the one. You end up manifesting marriage. So I am getting a sensation of marriage here. Like I said, you're really close to something big. You're not at a crossroads in your life. There's no decision to make. There's going to be a lot of energy that's going to come up to clear over the next couple of months. I'm not trying to predict mayhem for you or chaos for you, but I feel like this eclipse and these retrogrades that are going on right now have been very, very difficult for you, and you might be feeling the effects of that for a couple months. This is a flushing process. This is a purification. You're being aligned with this person. This is a huge manifestation. Your heart is being prepared. So let's see if we can get any more messages about this person. The one thing you're really going to love about this person is that they are unapologetic about who they are. They don't care. So there could be something strange about this person. Like, I have a friend, I don't know if he's watching, but he wears different colored socks. It's like his thing. And he doesn't care. He's unapologetic about it. And it reminds me of something like that. Basically, this guy or this person, I'm not sure, maybe it's a woman, I don't know. But this person is, if you're into men, women, I'm not sure. But I sense a male energy. I sense a divine masculine person. This person is really quirky. They like to really go against the grain. They like to be a little strange, a little different. So they might make their own fuel for their car, or maybe they built their own house with their own bare hands, or perhaps they own way too many dogs or something like that. That's the vibe that I'm getting off this person. And I feel like you guys can just kind of fall into mutual weirdness together. Like this person has an energy and a charm and a confidence. Also, I'm getting the message that they're kind of ugly hot. I know that sounds weird, but you might not find them attractive at first, but there's something so sexy about them that you're just I don't even know why I'm so attracted to this person, because they're not conventionally attractive. They kind of have that Adam Driver kind of hotness to them. Adam Driver, the actor, he's not hot, but that he's kind of ugly hot. There's just something about him that's so sexy. That's totally this type of person. They're just so different. I feel like they're one in a million. And they're going to treat you so well. Another thing is they have a really healthy lifestyle. This person will help you with your health. Either their healthy habits are going to rub off on you, or maybe they just want to bring you out into nature or bring you to the gym a lot, or maybe they just live a very grounded, healthy lifestyle and they kind of bring you into that. And so I guess that's kind of a boost for you as well, that there's this level of health behind this person. This also makes me think there's a healthy relationship. Yes, you guys will have fights and quarrels, but it seems like you always end up coming to some type of compromise. And this person's a really great listener and a really good problem solver. And so it's just, you're realizing the relationship is effortless. It's one of those relationships that just starts and you kind of expect, just like all the others, that eventually it'll come to an end, but it doesn't. It just keeps evolving and going to the next level. This is the Queen of Wands. This is actually the energy I'm getting for this person. Now, if you are really trying to manifest a man into your life, don't worry. This doesn't mean it's a woman. It's just, this is an archetype, a personality. Ignore the image, I guess. This is somebody who is potentially a fire sign, maybe Aries, Sagittarius, but I'm also feeling a little bit of air sign. So this could be Libra, Aquarius as well. They have a very rebellious energy. So maybe they got an Aquarius moon or something. But this is somebody who's got that life of the party energy. They're very, very rebellious, very forward thinking. They're not really intellectual. They're more of an intuitive person. They're very smart and well spoken though. They like to keep things simple. They're kind of a no frills type of person, but this doesn't mean that they won't spoil you or treat you to some type of luxury. That's just kind of how their approach is with themselves. This is the yes card. This makes me think maybe they ask you to marry them and you say yes. This might also be yes, 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 this person's coming, get excited. This is going to be an extremely passionate relationship for sure. I mean, this is a fiery energy. So let's see if we can pull you some more cards and just see if there's anything else about this person. Resolving conflict. Yeah, it's almost like the freaking ghosts of Christmas past are gonna visit you over the next couple months with some of these old relationships, ones that you thought you healed from, but there's still stuff coming up. I personally last night had a dream about someone from like 15 years ago that I had like totally forgot I even dated, and I was like, oh my gosh, I suffered some trauma with that relationship and I never dealt with that. I literally just pushed it down and walked away. So that's coming up. I'm probably going to do some healing on that later. So I wonder if you've got any skeletons in your closet, people that broke your heart or hurt you in some way romantically that you just kind of brushed past, or you might have to circle back on some things. Trust yourself, trust your heart. You'll be guided through this process naturally. Once again, you're going to be going through a clearing process. Your guides want you to stop trying to manifest love. They're like, no more rituals, prayers, altars, manifestations, whatever. Um, Linda, definitely need that in my life. Yeah, too many. Yeah, I'm getting this card. Stop trying to manifest this person. Like, it's almost like I get this vision of somebody who's like praying every single night for something. At a certain point, you have to stop praying and just trust that your prayer is being answered. So there's this message like, forget about it. That you're at that point where you really need to forget about it. In fact, I would say don't expect this person to come and forget about the timeline I told you. Really just immerse yourself in some type of project, have fun, go on adventures, just keep your vibe up, and you're going to manifest this person in no time. Just don't try too hard. There's also a message that don't worry about commitment. This person in the beginning of the relationship might say, I'm not interested in a commitment. Just explore the connection. They could change their mind. If they don't, then it's not the person I was talking about. But this person seems to be a little cautious in the beginning of relationships. So don't be worried if they're like, oh, like, I'm not interested in that. They could change their mind, you know? But I worry about giving you that advice because sometimes that can keep us stuck in relationships for too long or giving too much of ourselves and not being able to have proper boundaries. So you just, once again, trust yourself. But this person might say, I just want to be friends. They might not act interested, but it's a relationship that seems like it starts off more of a friendship and kind of grows over time. In fact, I really feel like it's someone that you would not expect. And when you meet them, you don't even recognize it's them. It's something that evolves. And before you know it, you're like waking up in the middle of the night, your heart's pounding and you're like desiring this person. And you're just like, oh my God, why do I like this person so much? Like, it's something like that. Yeah, you're focusing mainly on yourself. That's wonderful, Linda. Anyway, but this resonates with you. Thank you again for your support, and I will see you next time. All right, you guys, I've got to switch to a different phone. I'm going to take another 5-minute break, and I will see you guys for part 4. So make sure that you click on to part 4. I've got just a couple of people left. I will see you all soon.